Hey guys, welcome back to 25 Sweetpeas. Today for you, I'm swatching the new trio from Zoya. It is called the Winter Holos trio, and it consists of 3 scattered holographic polishes. So like I said, we're going to swatch them. They're really pretty, but you're definitely going to want to hear about them. So let's get on to the swatching. So first up today we are looking at Brighton, which Brighton is kind of a re-release. This came out in the spring collection as like a limited edition polish that was only available for the spring collection. And then I believe it was also in last year's mystery box. So it has released a few times, but it's not like in the core collection until now. So as you can see, this does have a rather thin formula, but it still goes on fairly nicely. It takes about 2 to 3 coats depending on how thick of a nail line that you have and how much you actually need to cover. And one thing I will note about this one is that I feel like the holographic shimmer, the little micro glitters in here, are a little less prominent than they were in the original. I actually just used the original a day or two ago, and I feel like that one had more holo in it. So this one is not quite the same. It's a little bit more muted, but still a really lovely polish. So there is 2 coats and I can still see through to my nail line. So we are gonna do 3. So now here is our third and final coat of Brighton. And this really is a great neutral polish that has a touch of like extra fun in it with the holographic that you do get in there. And I don't know if that really captures very well on camera. I don't feel like it's very prominent in the photos really. It just kind of looks like a really fun sparkly polish, but you can't really see the holo in there. But I promise you it is there. So there is 3 coats of Brighton. Next up we have Cadence, which is the same type of formula as the last one. This is kind of like a jelly pink based polish that has the scattered holographic in it. And this one I feel like you can tell that it is in it more so than you could in the last one, at least photo wise. And it is really pretty. As you can see, it has a nice jelly-like formula. 1 coat does pretty well. Of course, you are going to need to build it up, but 1 coat covers really nicely. And so far I'm really impressed. Now it is time for our second coat of Cadence, and this will actually also be our final coat because here we have full coverage. So there is 2 full coats of Cadence and we definitely have full coverage, and on the side here you can see what it looks like on the nail. I really like this kind of lighter pink tone, and when you see the next one you can see how they're really similar but also very different. Next up and lastly we have Everly, which is very similar to Cadence in the fact that it's kind of in the pink family, but this does have a bit of a red tone, so almost like a corally red leaning on the pink side. It is definitely my type of color. I absolutely love it. And there is 1 coat, very similar formula. It is that jelly base with the scattered holographic. And I feel like you definitely get the jelly feel. You can see through in spots, but that's not a big deal. And this one is going to build up rather quickly because it is such like a pigmented jelly. Okay, here is our second and final coat of Everly. I really love this one. I think it's super fun and pretty and very great for all seasons. So there is 2 full coats of Everly. And that is a wrap for today. Here's your final look at all 3 of the polishes. As you can see, they are really pretty. My favorites are definitely the last 2. The first one doesn't really work that well on my skin tone, but if you need a super neutral shade, it is a really good option because it does have that extra little holo in it. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to check out today's blog post, it has all the information on these polishes, plus it also has some nail art. So you're going to want to head over there and see that if you are also into nail art. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys back here very, very soon. Bye!